We're live. We're live. We're live.
We live, baby?
We're live. Good morning, baby.
Good morning. Good morning to you, too. Good morning, son.
Good morning.
We got a cool show today.
Yes, and we're going to talk about it.
Today, we're going to talk about confidence boosters, how to build your confidence,
and how to get out of a rut.
How to get out of a rut.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to talk about it right here today with you. Hopefully, you have some input, some ideas to go along with ours. We've got some suggestions, and we're going to talk about it right back after these messages. We'll be right back. Ding.
Good morning. My name is Brian McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Like.
I blew my mouth.
Like. We're glad you're here today. Confidence building. How to get out of a rut. Why do you need this? Do you ever need this?
What's a rut?
What's a rut? A rut is a place that is, well, a literal rut is like a wedge or a dug down, something on that's on a flat surface that's dug down that makes it obtrusive.
Mm-hmm.
But that could be the thing that's keeping you from your smooth sailing. That rut could be halting you from your success. That rut could be keeping you from launching that webinar. That rut could be keeping you from launching that thing, from even selling that thing, from talking to people about your thing.
I once heard that a rut is your cemetery plot with the ends kicked out.
Oh. That's deep.
Going to work today because you went to work yesterday. Okay, that's it. That's why you're doing it. Doing just your thing to get the money from it. I tell you, I got chastised this morning. I got rebuked this morning in a good way. Yesterday, I was talking to my lovely wife. I was like, babe, I feel like I need some more answers. I need some more input in some of the things in my life. That was a conversation we had, I need more brains involved in my mission, And this morning, I decided to go back to one of the sources, which is the great Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N, Jim Rohn.
Good morning, Crystal.
After I got up and I did my exercise
this morning. It must be Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. I was happy to have you here, Crystal. Thank you, sis. Awesome morning, everyone, in all caps. So I pulled up a Jim Rohn in YouTube. And the first one I lit my eyes on was, this life advice will blow your mind. It's 35 minutes long. And I've only listened to the first 26 minutes of it. And I caught myself ouching a lot. I couldn't say amen. The stuff I wasn't doing, stuff I used to do, stuff that I'm not doing and I know I should be doing. I was like, oh my gosh, Brian, why? What are you doing? You're tripping. But it was a good tripping. So that's one of the things that inspired today's talk. How to build your confidence and get out of a rut. Good morning, Dr. Deborah Dunston. I can't wait to hear what you say, Dr. Deborah Dunston, about how to get out of a rut and build your confidence.
So we kind of went back and forth. Well, we didn't go back and forth on this subject, but we went back and forth without going back and forth, if that makes sense, about this subject. Brian wanted to call it confidence building, which I did because sometimes you don't need to argue about it. I don't have time or breath that I want to waste on a discussion. But understand that a very, very, very good sales coach told me that people will buy for a solution to a problem, which that means that they have to be identified as a problem. And confidence building is really not the problem, it's the solution. But the problem that we all often get into is this rut, is this period where we forget who we are.
Like I did.
And understanding that first, and you see that as who you are, and hopefully you'll see that as who you are. If you need to, you will also hear some of these tips as the solution to your problem.
Man, I tell you, I was doing my thing. I was okay until I listened to my man today, realized I had been in a rut unwittingly. I wasn't doing my stuff. I didn't write up. Like, for example, if I was in your presence and I ask you to show me a list of your current dominant goals, things that you're working towards, show me your list of goals, your current goals, what would you say? What would you do? Okay, do you have it with you? Or is it in your car? Or is it back at home somewhere? Or do you even have one? If you don't have a list of current goals, Jim Rohn said this so beautifully. If you don't have a list of goals, I could guess your bank balance within a few $100. Okay? If you don't have a list of goals. Okay, just by having a list of things that you're willing to work towards raises your level of everything. It raises your bank account. It raises your energy level just by having a list of goals and targets, things that you're willing to work towards. Amen? Amen.
So understanding that how to get out of a rut requires a couple of different little things. And some of them people think are these massive things, but they can actually be accomplished with just a few clicks, just a few small steps. One simple step to get out of a rut is to change your venue. Change your venue. Move where you're at. Which Jim Rohn did you listen to?
Today I listened to one titled, I'll tell you exactly, because I want you to have what I got this morning.
Absolutely. Because that's actually one of the other tips. One of the other tips is call your coach or listen to a mentor.
It says, it's called Jim Rohn's Life Advice Will Leave You Speechless. Jim Rohn's Life Advice Will Leave You Speechless. It's 35 minutes long, and I've only made it through the first 26 minutes, and my mind is blown. You got it, Sister Crystal? That's what I listened to today. However, there's a lot of Jim Rohn that's worth it. That's not the only one. Will leave you speechless, yes. That's what I listened to this morning. And I'm so happy, actually, Crystal, it enthuses me that you asked me exactly which one I watched and listened to today. I like that, and it shows that you're a champion. Go back to the comments, please. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Sister Rochelle Gray. Good morning, Princess Gigi. How you guys doing? Great morning,
Judy.
Today we're talking about how to get out of a rut and how to raise your confidence, your self-confidence, how to boost your self-confidence. One, oh my gosh, there were so many that I got today. Did you make a list too?
I did.
Oh my gosh. That is another thing to boost your self-confidence. Keeping a notebook with you and a journal, writing stuff down instead of using your brain as your filing cabinet, writing stuff down, writing down your current goals, your thoughts, things that you move towards. And this is, I'm going to slap my hand a lot of times today, but this is another thing that I used to be so great at, because I kept it with me all the time and I wrote down stuff as I was going, not just at a certain time. It was beautiful. Sister Dr. Deborah says, I just found it, adding it to my listen list out. She has a listen list. How about that? Champion move.
The rut is a place that is actually very highly populated. So, Crystal, you don't have to feel any kind of way. There's a lot of people that get into a rut. And unfortunately, getting out of a rut is not going around some of the people that are already in a rut, because a rut can become a comfortable resting place.
Mm-hmm. So you said something just a few minutes ago, Lisa. Simple clicks can help you.
Simple clicks.
But also, I want to hear what your simple clicks are to help people get out of a rut. But Jim Rohn was also this morning talking about, he beat the drum hard about goals, economic goals, things goals, and economic goals, things goals, and family goals. You know, money wise, things that you want to do, do and have, things that you want to do and have, and your family goals. He says you got to have these goals, and what he says about them, brace yourself. Establishing these goals is hard work. It's going to take you some time. You're not going to be able to do it in one sitting. Okay, you're going to write it and rewrite it and check it again and balance it against things. But it's worth the journey. It's worth the journey.
Good morning, Miss Phyllis. Good morning, Derica. Good morning.
Derica. I mean,
Derica.
Okay.
The name is spelled Derica.
Derica, good morning. How you doing?
And I have to get it together.
Derica's my niece, and I'm so proud of her. She's a wonderful mom and wife. Love her.
So what I really wanted to name this, instead of how to get out of a rut or even confidence building, for this audience, I wanted to call it confidence rebuilding.
I think that's a better title. Rebuilding.
Because you guys know. We know. Many of us, we've lived a certain number of years. We've accomplished a certain level of success.
Yes,
we
have.
Understand how to do it. But every once in a while, that doubt, that imposter comes into your sphere and begins to trick you, just like Peter. You standing on the water walking, and you cannot even remember that you already doing it. That's a rut.
Remember that time that you was flying, but you're not right now? It happens insidiously.
So that means you can do it.
Yep. Sister Judy Floyd says,
I used to journal for years and stopped.
Yep.
I restarted on January the 1st, 2023.
Amen.
And I make it a point every morning to make an entry. Actually, journaling is one of the success tips, one of the ways to get out of a rut. Absolutely.
Sister Rochelle says, I like that positive spin, Lisa. Yeah, the confidence building.
Confidence rebuilding.
Confidence rebuilding. Brother Ernest, good morning, sir. He says, rut equals a place of being stuck and no ability to create purpose. However, not all ruts are easy. Some ruts require counseling and can be an upward battle from depression. Recognize a rut and allow someone to help you recognize if it's clinical or just a space of mental clutter. Amen. Thank you for that.
Absolutely. And thank you for being the grown-up in the room, because we never want to overlook the fact that your rut may be clinical or chemical.
Mm-hmm.
If your rut is clinical or chemical, you need to get help. But actually, that's one of the ways to get out of a rut, is to talk to a coach or a counselor, because you may understand something better. One of the things that I tell my clients all the time is replay these tapes. When I send them their recording, replay it, because you will likely find yourself being amazing.
Yes, you will. Sister Rochelle says, it gave me hope instead of making me go, to myself about myself. And it'll do that.
With the confidence rebuilding instead of building.
Derica says,
the best way that works for me to get out of a rut is by taking a step back and reevaluating and prioritizing
my goals.
Derica, you are on my list. That
prioritizing
exactly it.
My goals and reevaluating and prioritizing my goals. That's the part that I love the most about what Sister Derica just said. Hallelujah.
And to add to that, and then double down.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because understand that sometimes that rut voice is telling you to quit. It's telling you you can't do it. It's telling you that you don't have the right to believe that you can become this or do this or have this. That's the time to double down. Show the rut what you are made of.
Your list of goals, your list of things that you want. Are there any things that you want that you don't have right now, that you want, that you are willing and disciplined enough to write down? Do you want it? Are you willing to write it down in detail? Katura Green says,
listening to this show helps you to get out of a rut, out of a funk. Motivation. Amen.
We're grateful that it does that for anyone.
Ernest says, how do I get out of a rut? Reading leadership books, writing, and crunk music. The 3 things that motivate me. Definitely reading leadership books is very, very helpful. For me, listening to different books helps me. I find that even because I like Andy Andrews so much, I have a bit of reading for fun. Yep. But because his books are so entrenched with wisdom, it's like I'm getting a twofer.
You are, because
I'm getting a twofer. I'm enjoying him,
and
he's giving you great nuggets. The noticer, for anybody, I'm on my 6th or 7th time around the noticer. I like to read books over and over again because they become familiar friends.
And it's impacting your ideology. And how could it not? How could it not? It's impacting the way you see things.
So The Noticer by Andy Andrews is a great read. He is an amazing philosopher and storyteller. And they're the same thing. And they are.
No, they're not.
They are.
Lisa.
Brian. Our storytellers become the philosophers of the day.
You consider stand-up comics philosophers?
Yes.
So do I, but that don't mean that they're great storytellers. That means they can tell a joke, but not tell a great story. But there are some, like Tony Woods tells great stories. Okay, D.L. Hughley tells great jokes. They're not the same. Okay?
D.L. Hughley thinks he's telling great stories.
He's telling jokes.
I know he
Tony
is, but
Woods
I don't like
tells
him.
stories.
I know, but I
Dave
like
Chappelle tells stories.
I like him, and he is a philosopher. So you can't lump just because somebody is a comedian and make them a philosopher. They have to
Exactly,
be the right
they're
kind.
not.
But
Exactly
the storytellers are philosophers. De'Erica, did you like Dr. Deborah? Did you like
Wait, we got to read
Princess
Princess Gigi. Princess Gigi says, when I get in a rut as a single mother, I remind myself, if I don't do it, it will never get done. And I pray and ask God for guidance and clarity. You guys, this morning, thank you, Princess Gigi.
Your list is better than my list, baby.
You're giving us what we wanted today.
Absolutely.
We was hoping that you guys would give us suggestions and tactics and options, and you're doing a fantastic job.
Dr. Deborah, I have the notice of return, but I haven't cracked it yet. I haven't opened it because I love the noticer so much.
It's time to go.
I'm almost afraid.
Time to go. Time to go to notice of returns because it's going to be equally as good, if not better. De'Erica says,
I have it.
Something my counselor said was, are you depressed or are you sad? This goes off of Brother Ernest acknowledging what your rut is based on. For example, if you're sad, it's momentary. It's momentary. Where am I? I lost my place. It's momentary. Is it something that is just at the point of time? If you're depressed, that would take some evaluation. What brings you out of that rut? What makes you happy? Thank you, De'Erica. De'Erica is bringing it today, baby.
That's right, De'Erica. Go ahead, gal.
She's bringing it.
We don't usually hear from the children,
right.
but we're grateful you're here.
De'Erica, you know you're one of the youngest people in this room right now.
Yes, you know you're the children in the room.
Brother Tarnaz, good morning, sir. How you doing? Ernest says, yes, Miss Lisa. Reading and rereading is the way. That's me. Anything from the late Dr. Miles Monroe. I love we both love Dr. Miles Monroe. In leadership is someone I have read and reread over 5 to 6 times. Great advice.
He is a storyteller philosopher.
And we love him.
We
put him on in the car, boy. We take a trip, Dr. Miles Monroe, man.
Absolutely. Dr. Deborah says, so far it's not hitting me the same. It's not. Oh, don't tell me
you
that.
Ruined it for her, Dr. Deborah.
How far into it are you? Just so I know, the notice of returns. Because Jones left in the last noticer. He left. He
always leaves and comes back.
Yeah, but he left for a period. Like he left like he was leaving.
Okay.
But I am telling you, I'd rather just keep listening to what I know. Oh, you're up to chapter 4 and it ain't hit you yet? Oh, no. Oh, no, I can't.
You just said, oh, no, like Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak and all that stuff and smoking out the window.
Go ahead,
no.
Sing the part that I like that you like to sing.
Which one is it? Okay.
That he's smoking. He don't have nothing. She got everything.
Yeah, but if I can remember the beginning, because I know the whole song. I play it all the time. Watch, we're going to start it with, we're going to get some assist. Alexa, play Smoking Out the Window.
Here's Smoking Out the Window by Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, and Silk Sonic on Amazon Music. Wait a minute, this
y'all listen up.
Alexa, pause.
No.
You need more. Alexa, resume.
It's right. Must have spent. Turn it off.
Alexa, close. Alexa, pause.
Must have spent 45,000 up in Tiffany's. Oh no! Got our kids running around my crib like it's Chuck E. Cheese. Oh no! Got me in a jam with her ex-man in the UFC. Can you believe this? This
Twitch
got me paying
the rent.
paying for trips. Diamond on her wrist, diamond. But here I am all alone.
There's another way to get out of a rut. Laughter.
Laughter is so important that you should do it on purpose.
And on purpose every day.
Every day you need at least one big belly laugh. You got to go for that. You got to find your big belly laugh every day. At least one. If you get more than one, you're blessed. But you need at least one big belly laugh.
Go ahead.
My wife and I go to stand-up comedy clubs often. Okay, I would say often. But it's part of our, what do you call it? What do you call it? Your self-help program. It's part of our therapy for our
regimen. It's a marriage regimen.
We have to do it.
We want to have laughter. There hasn't been very many funny comics in the last few lineups. So
past couple weekends. Yeah.
So we haven't gone to the comedy club. But we do find comedy at home. Brian makes this sound. He hasn't made it in a while.
Oh, really? Okay.
He makes this sound when he's falling that we
laugh
so hard. Not when he's falling for real, but
there's this clip on YouTube about this older man who's doing the milk crate challenge, okay? And he climbs and he gets up on the thing and he's climbing up there and he falls and he makes this noise. I don't know why it's escaping me right now. Goes, are you okay?
When I fell down.
When I came down. When I came down.
Brian makes that sound.
At least it cracks up every time.
Love babies. Babies make me laugh like silly babies.
Ernest says, that's my jam. Don't y'all start on Bruno. I laugh my ass off. Oh, wait, get ready. That's my jam. Don't start on Bruno. That's the jam. That's right. That's the jam. That is the jam. You're right, bro. Dr. Deborah says, but the noticer is so good that maybe it's my expectations.
Yeah, the noticer was so good. If you haven't read the noticer by Andy Andrews, get it on Audible because his voice storytelling is wonderful. But the book is excellent no matter what.
Tarnaz says, laughter is a rut buster.
Absolutely, a rut buster.
Tarnaz, I was thinking about you last night, Tarnaz, because I'm thinking it's about maybe 2 years ago. You gave me, I was reading about, I've been having stomach challenges. Everything I eat, I'm having to take antacids out of it. And so I was looking up, researching how to handle that. And they brought up this thing, Bragg's apple cider vinegar. And I think it's about 2 years ago, Tarnaz gave us this thing that him and Katura do. They take the Bragg's and they put something else in it in a shot glass. And they do that every morning. And they both are in incredible shape. So I'm going to make sure I got plenty of Bragg's in the house, but I want you to tell me that formula that you used before.
They also walk 400 miles a day.
That's right. That's why they're in great shape. De'Erica says, my favorite song to get out of a rut is War by Charles. Yes. This means war.
Yes.
This means war. Ernest says, Dave Chappelle, Bernie Mac, Lavelle Crawford, Bruce, and Mike Epps, rut destroyers.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Princess Gigi.
I can't see right
She says, if you get stuck in a rut, you are not multitasking enough. It's always good to have multiple projects going on. Being stuck is equivalent to being bored. Not enough to do. Now, let's talk about that for a second. Now, I'm not a fan of the phrase multitasking because I read the book, The One Thing by Gary Keller. I don't believe anybody can effectively multitask.
I don't think she means doing them all at the same time.
I get that, but I'm going to talk about this other part. Being stuck is the equivalent of being bored, not enough to do. Jim Rohn calls it, when you're stuck and when you're in a rut, it's because you don't have enough reasons. You don't have enough reasons
that we need.
Reasons that matter to you. If you don't have enough reasons to work harder. Now, fast forward from Jim Rohn in the 80s and 90s to today, to 10 years ago, maybe, Simon Sinek came along with this thing was called Start With Why. 2016, an amazing book was written by Lisa Santiago McNeill called Discovering Your Why. Reasons, your why. That gets you going too. If you don't have enough reasons that you can spell out, that you can write down, why do it? Why do it? Well, you do it, and a lot of times we won't do it for ourselves. We'll do it because we love our wife or our child. We'll do it because we want to take that trip or buy that car. But we won't do it just because who we are. I hope that made sense to somebody. Good morning, Dr. Beverly. She said, good morning, my beautiful family. How awesome is it to be a part of a family that is as great as you, as all of you. Thank you.
Including you.
Including you, Dr. Beverly. You're important. You're important, Dr. Beverly. Tarnaz says, get outside the lake, the park, change your environment, which goes back to what Lisa said earlier.
Number one
thing she says, change your what?
Change your venue.
Change your venue, your location. You don't have to work from the same spot all the time. Sometimes, man, I remember one time, Lisa and I working together, I got out of a rut once before by taking my laptop and stuff and going to Panera Bread to work. And I was working with fury. I was enjoying it, but I was really, really engrossed in what I was doing. I was typing fast. I was moving fast. And when I got ready to leave, there was two gentlemen sitting over there. Businessman, obviously. He says, man, excuse me. I want to know, did you get it done? I said, what do you mean? Man, we saw you, man. You were working this morning.
He got smoke coming out.
But I was enjoying myself. I was in a different environment than my home office. I don't have to leave home unless I want to stay productive.
Yeah, definitely for me, changing venue is something that I used to do a lot more often because right now I have to pay so much attention to the time of day with my venue. I could go out for my change of venue in the morning, but I can't go out in the afternoon because I can't drive by myself in the dark. But so I don't want to be focused on, if I get this done, if I can't get this done, I got to go, I got to stay, I got to drive, I got to do whatever. But that venue changing, not only where you work, but sometimes just taking a break from what you're doing, which is also why I have stations in my office, taking a break from what you're doing.
This is definitely Lisa's office. All around. Oh my God. This whole room is Lisa's. I got a tickle in my nose.
And taking a change of venue so that I'm taking a mind break. I'm going over to my art section. I'm going over to my cricket section. I'm coming over to my steaming section. I'm coming to my workstation. The challenge that I'm having now is having to come to work to do craft because I have to use my computer for my craft. So that kind of, it's like
right, because you'd rather work be work and craft, right? Or art be art.
Yes.
Okay.
Not crossing it over.
You guys are giving some amazing suggestions about how to get out of the rut. Confidence boosting. Here's some suggestions on boosting your confidence. One is to set goals. And he recommends in two ways: long-term goals and short-term goals that you can hit. Okay. And when you hit that goal, celebrate it. Celebrate it. What that does to your brain, it encourages you to get more of that accomplishment. Celebrating your accomplishments is an amazing way to boost some confidence. Sister Gigi says, Princess Gigi says,
I can't read. So
she goes, oh, yes, Lisa, you are correct. We do need to take a mind break from thinking so much. Yes. Princess Gigi, I'm with you, my sister. We here. But don't take a mind break and just stay. Okay. Like Bernie Mac used to say, my people, when we take a break, that's just what the hell we do. We break.
Going back to the beginning, remembering why you did it. We talked about that a little bit, but actually remembering why, also remembering when. I believe I really, really have embraced the doubling down on your brag-a-log, going back to it, look at it, remember your testimonies, go back and check out something that you've done, but also checking on your success. Check on your latest success story.
Brag-a-log. It's a discipline. you write down in a notebook all the good things that you do, all the cool things that happen to you, okay? All the awards you get, brag-a-log, as they're happening, keeping a record of it. Have you ever gotten a job, worked a job, and you were working a job and some guy came in after you and got promoted over you, okay? For a lot of people, that happens to them repeatedly. Why? And they bitch and moan, complaining by themselves, okay? And they came in after me. How come they get promoted over me? And very often, the person that got promoted over you is better at promoting themselves. They're better at showcasing their good work.
They're better at that annual review recap and sharing what they actually did successfully in a way that shows them in a favorable light.
Yes. Zig Ziglar tells this thing about duck eggs versus chicken eggs. Okay. Duck eggs are bigger than chicken eggs. They taste better than chicken eggs. They're more healthy for you than chicken eggs. But we don't eat duck eggs. We eat chicken eggs. Why? Because a duck will lay an egg, just walk off. But when a chicken lays an egg, it cackles all over the yard. Every time. They lay an egg and they cackle. Look what I just did, dog! I laid an egg, dog! Okay? They do. And because of that, that's what Zig Ziglar hypothesizes. We eat chicken eggs. Okay?
I love that.
So Princess Gigi says, remembering my son is my why. This drives me every day. As she also said earlier, single mom. If you don't do it, it ain't going to get done. That's why single moms are superheroes. They just are. They gotta do, okay? Single moms are superheroes walking every day, okay? They just gotta.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, these are some great tips that you guys are sharing with us as well.
Don't you feel better? Isn't your energy higher? You know, mine is just from reading y'all stuff. Plus listening to Mr. Jim Rome today. I'm excited about today. There's so many more things that I used to do that I want to do again. For example, keeping my notebook better. I use my notebook now. You know how, I let myself get so lazy. I use my notebook now every day, but only with my clients. That means if I'm not talking to a client, I'm not writing in it. If I'm talking to somebody, I'm writing and taking notes. That's how I've regressed back to only using it when I'm talking to people. But that's not when you should only use it.
I use it all the time.
You do use it all the time, but I got to get back to that. And another thing we got to get back into doing is networking with other. You want to eat mine?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. Is there anything left in it?
Yes,
okay.
there is.
You can have it, baby.
I don't want it.
Then why did you? I left it in there for a reason.
I know. I didn't want the clutter. In the midst of the clutter.
If any of y'all had a wife like I got, dang. Yeah,
now that I have changed locations, this show helps me to remind me not to get in a rut. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful. I definitely believe that there are things that we can watch, and we can interact with. I think that this is an interaction, which is what makes our podcast different. We're not just talking at you. And that is never our desire. Our desire is to embrace you and invite you into the conversation. And so I think that is what helps with mindset. It also helps us to feel engaged more so than just watching something on TV or watching an episode of something.
I've been exercising more lately here at the house, not at the gym. I've been doing more ab work in the mornings. I'm doing like planks like this, where I'm bringing my mountain climber up planks like that. And I did all that this morning, actually, and I even lifted some weights this morning too. And as I look at myself on the screen, and this is only about a week long, I can see that I'm going to have to cut back because I am bulking up so much. I'm about to get out of this shirt and all of that. Yeah, I am bulking up. You know, I'm about to hulk out of my clothes.
You're hulking out?
It looks like it, man. Come on now, girl. See this? Recognize the real girl. Princess Gigi says, yes, the empowerment duo are great motivators for the morning and throughout the week. Thanks, Lisa and Brian. Thank you.
Thank you.
I promise you, anything, any little thing that Lisa and I do to either brighten the day or help you to do anything better, we're grateful for that.
Absolutely.
We're grateful for that.
It's mutually beneficial. Please understand that, and this is a challenge that I have. I know we need Saturday and Sunday off, but my day is not as bright because we don't start with this togetherness moment. And it's like, I know we need the time off, but the day is different. It's different. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it's begun.
This show has done so much for our life. Princess Gigi, I want you to know, Dr. Deborah, I want you to know, before Lisa and I were doing our thing before we started the show. We had a life before we started the show. And when we started the show, it was just a 15-minute show. You know, it was Lisa's idea to do this. Let's get up in the morning and let's set a time and let's just get on and we'll talk about whatever happened today. So like whatever happened today, we'll talk about it the next day. And it was called About Last Night. That was our original show topic. Okay. About last night.
Just a little bit.
Because we were doing a lot of stuff, cool stuff we thought was cool. And then it's morphed into what we have today. Now let's talk about it. When I was writing out the description of the show, I even wrote out that personal conversations,
business information,
and spiritual inspiration.
With a little bit of shenanigans.
I don't think I wrote down the shenanigans part.
But the shenanigans are important.
I left that out of what I wrote, I think. Maybe I should go back and add it.
The shenanigans is what keeps people coming back. I don't care what nobody says.
Is that what you think?
I know.
I don't think that's it.
Listen, I love The Noticer by Andy Anders, but without his storytelling techniques, his voice changes, his shenanigans, it wouldn't be the same.
I don't know, baby. I'm just saying.
Les Brown without his shenanigans, it wouldn't be the same. Like, we don't quote as much, at least I don't quote as much John C. Maxwell as I do embrace my Dr.
Miles Monroe.
Mm-hmm. There's shenanigans in his stories. Yes, he has shenanigans.
Dr. Miles Monroe.
Yes, and he has shenanigans.
I'm having a hard time finding shenanigans.
Oh my goodness, he put shenanigans in there about something that he did.
And
about
his wife.
That's right. Shenanigans are important. Shenanigans are glue.
All right, baby. I would concede that part. Every time I hear the name Miles Monroe, I've heard so much of his stuff. But one of my favorites ones, he's talking about lions in the jungle. He's talking about lions in the jungle. He says the lion is not the biggest animal in the jungle. It's not the smartest animal in the jungle.
No.
It's not the strongest animal in the jungle. None of those things. It's not the biggest, not the smartest. It's not the fastest animal in the jungle. Okay? But it definitely is the king of the jungle. Okay? A lion can look at a buffalo or an elephant that's bigger and stronger than a lion and see lunch. That attitude.
You know somebody like that.
I could eat that.
Everybody knows somebody like that.
That big old thing.
Thank you, Dr. Deborah.
You love the shenanigans, Dr. Deborah?
The shenanigans are the glue. The glue. The wisdom is imperative. This is not just a foolery show.
That line right there made me come more into your camp that shenanigans are the glue, and you do need glue connectors. You need connectors to get from place to place to place. That makes sense to me. Okay. But yeah, that attitude that I can get it done. Yeah, I can eat that. Okay. And I'm going to try to eat that thing. Okay. All the other animals, and when they see the lion, they feel reverence and they feel fear and they give the lions a birth. Okay. Lions are here. Everybody be alert. Everybody pay attention. Okay. There's lions walking through this area. You all better know this. You don't get to be casual no more. There's lions around.
Another way to get out of a rut is to volunteer. Give.
Volunteer. Give. You
not just your money, but your time.
Even when you volunteer and you work hard, I promise you, it'll be the happiest hard work you do. Okay. Networking more. I put that I wrote that down this morning. We got to get into more networking, either online networking or in-person networking. You hear me, baby?
I do. I hear you, baby. I'm sitting right next to you. Why couldn't I hear you?
When you don't acknowledge me, I'm going to go my major pain. If you don't answer me, when I speak to you, I'm gonna put my foot on the end. I mean, is that clear? Oh, I know, Curtis.
I know you can.
Okay. Anyway, yes, I am a Major Payne fan. We're talking about getting out of a rut. Major Payne is one of those classic movies. If you had children in the 90s, you saw it. And I could do it too. Do not attempt to challenge my authority. I've got 8 weeks to turn you gaggle of maggots into a well-disciplined fighting machine. You will not eat, sleep, drink, blow your nose, or even dig in your butts unless I say to. Let's say so. Know this. Killing is my business, ladies, and business is good.
We watched in my home drumline. Major Payne was on the replay.
Yes.
Because of the drum routine.
I did not like that part of it.
I know. But
That's the only part of it I don't like. I like everything else.
I love that.
Because that's not drill and ceremony. That's not D&C. It's not a dance battle. But I was regular Army.
Right.
Come on, baby.
What? No.
Yes, you did.
No, I swear I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I promise you I did not. I did not.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So somebody else must have did it.
Listen, I don't know. You got a dog or something?
I ain't got no dog in here.
It was not me.
Oh, my God.
So that
Tarnaz.
is ridiculous. That is ridiculous because I swear I would say something or I would acknowledge it. I did not.
See, in our nose, there's this thing called an olfactory, okay? That's what's used to pick up on scents.
Can't claim it. I can't claim it.
Dr. Deborah? Get your girl, Dr. Deborah.
No.
Go ahead, baby.
Today's card is, the quote is, "You are beautiful in God's eyes."
You are beautiful in God's eyes, and you're beautiful in our eyes. Yes, you are. You are beautiful.
And the scripture is Philippians 1:3. Every time I think of you, I give thanks to my God.
Every time I
think of you, I give thanks to my God.
And that's Philippians
1:3.
Amen. Amen. Know this.
That is what he's trying to imply, but I did not. I have before, and I have admitted them before. So why would I stop admitting them now?
I don't know why you would stop admitting them.
This is what I'm saying.
So it must be me tripping. Maybe I smelled somebody else's fart from another house that came over here.
And I don't even smell it.
You wouldn't.
No, that's not true. I can tell. If I dealt it, I could say I dealt it. I did not deal it.
I'm going along in the show. We're doing our thing. Everything's fine. We're doing what we do Monday through Friday.
Maybe you smelled your tooth.
No, it was not my tooth. The tooth is gone. Okay. The tooth has been removed. Okay, so Brian farted. Well, how did no? It was Lisa.
It was not me.
It
was not me. It was not me.
Whoever smelled it first is the culprit. It's not true. I used to say as a child, whoever smelt it dealt it, but not today. I'm going along, and all of a sudden, what the?
Bless your heart, because it was
all
not
right,
me.
I don't want to go there no more. I'm just baby.
I'm sorry, it was not me.
Okay, Lisa.
I swear.
Okay.
I'm not just doubling down.
Okay, it's not you.
Listen, if I fart, I say I farted.
Fine. Okay, it was not you. Okay, I'm doing my Barry Sobel on you. All the excuses, we'll just accept them. Fine. Okay. Some Asian people are excellent drivers. Fine. Okay. Black people sometimes shut up in the movie theaters. Fine. Okay. All those kinds of things. I'm cool. I'm with it.
I am a grown ass woman. I do not mind telling you if I farted.
All right, it's 9:43. It's
fart.
9:43. One of the things we do on this show, again, this show does not work at all, and you guys were rocking today. Y'all were rock stars today. Thank you for the contributions today. But the show doesn't work without you guys comment. It doesn't work at all. No matter how charming we might be, it ain't gonna work without you guys.
How much shenanigans we might be having.
It don't work without your comments. Okay.
We need you.
And some of you guys have been rocking with the show for years. Some of you guys are consistent contributors. And the way we thank you is with greeting songs and with greeting logos. And we're going to take it from the top today. Up first today in the room was Sister Crystal Blake. She has a song. Crystal Blake is in the air.
Crystal Blake is everywhere.
Helping families ensure their needs.
Crystal Blake will do it with ease.
Do 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 do.
Do, 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 do.
That's our girl, Crystal Blake. First up in the room today. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Dr. Deborah Dunstan has a song as well.
Dr. Deborah, not gonna do it. Dr. Deborah, healing, deliverance, and trauma coach.
Mm-hmm. That's our girl, Dr. Deborah Dunstan. Mr. Tarnaz Green has a jam as well. His jam goes, do it, baby. Do it, baby. Do it, baby. Do it, Tarnaz. Yeah. That's our jam for Tarnaz.
Judy is here. Oh, Judy.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, Judy is what? What is it?
Oh, Judy, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind.
Hey, Judy. Hey, Judy.
Brother De'Erica, you keep coming, you're gonna get you a song. Matter of fact, De'Erica recommended a song that speaks to your spirit, and we're gonna find you a greeting song. So when you pop in here, we can do your song.
Is that her new last name?
Yes, Barron.
So we should address her as Mrs. Barron. Lord Lady Barron of Raleigh, North Carolina.
Rochelle Gray. I used to have her jam. I remembered it the other day too. Rochelle Gray.
The Renaissance song?
Yes.
Come on, Rochelle. You got to help us.
We got well over 50 songs in our head. Give us the clue, Rochelle, so we can do your jam. Brother Ernest, we're going to find you a song too. Because you deserve one. You deserve one. Princess Gigi, you deserve one as well. Trivoli. Trivoli. Life has new meaning to me.
Nope.
But that would go so good, Trivoli.
Nope.
Good morning, Trivoli. We love y'all. We love you back, Trivoli.
Katura.
Back to life. Back to Katura Green.
However do you want it?
However do you need it?
Do you need it?
Speaking of which, today is the 31st. This is the last day of the calendar month.
Last day of January.
So we're gonna run that commercial one more time, please. And we're gonna next month we're gonna run the commercial.
Hi, I'm Katura Green.
And I'm Tarnaz Green, and we are For Life Couple. We operate under several different hats
of business and interests. We teach dance.
We offer family protection through life insurance.
We plan small social events.
We offer guidance to singles and couples
through our own personal journey and experiences.
Which hat will fill your need?
Contact us at 803-569-8590 and allow us to assist you.
That gets me. So we ran that commercial every day in the month of January because we felt they did the most as far as helping the show, sharing the word, sharing the good news, and commenting and all that. We already know who the winner is for next month, but we'll announce it tomorrow. And we're going to have that person make their commercial as well. And every month, every day that we air in February, this person's commercial is 30-second commercial. How do you get your commercial run? Share our show. Help us to grow this audience.
Comment.
Hit the like.
The love button.
Hit those buttons when somebody says something cool. Sister De'Erica says my favorite song to get out of a rut is we got that earlier. De'Erica. Okay. I was trying to do that. Dude. This means war, but we're gonna find it. We're gonna find your jam, De'Erica.
She's Lady Barron. Lady Barron.
Her name is De'Erica.
No, that was your niece.
Her name is De'Erica.
She's a grown.
Her last name, her new last name is Barron. Her mother calls her Lucy for some reason. My youngest sister Stacy calls De'Erica Lucy for some reason. That's all. But anyway, we got to get. We can still got a few minutes. We good. Did we get all the songs?
No, we did not.
Okay, let's go. We didn't do Dr. Beverly. Dr. Beverly has a logo and it goes, Dr. Beverly
is on the show.
My voice is gone, y'all. Dr. Beverly is on the show. Good morning, Dr. Beverly. You know, one thing in church, whenever we'd have like a guest singer or something, and the pastor asked that person to come up and sing a song, one of the things that used to kill me is they always give that mini speech. You know, my voice is kind of so hoarse and the crack and everything. I'm really not prepared to sing. And then, then they blow it out. But they got to give me that speech, that excuse.
Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis
So
is
clear
here.
the way. Miss Phyllis is here. Now we can all have a great day. Good morning, Miss Phyllis. She goes, hello.
Hello.
Yep. So today is Tuesday. What's Tuesday mean?
Tuesday. Talk about it.
Talk about it Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday. Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Okay. Take control Tuesday. Take charge Tuesday. All of that. Okay. Make this day have meaning for you.
And don't forget, tomorrow we get a word of wisdom from Brother Mark.
Yeah, we miss Mark Greer today. You know, but he's a businessman. He's a businessman. He does business things. You know, he can't always be here. He's got to do some work.
Oh, I have to give a shout out yesterday to lunch. Oh my goodness.
Who?
Lunch. We
went to lunch together. Yes.
Lunch yesterday.
We went to a place that's recommended to us by Shelby and her husband Stuart Talton. And when I had lunch there, and it's in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's called House of Ling, Leng, L-E-N-G.
It was delicious.
I'll
go past every Chinese restaurant to go there.
Lisa said during
Never
lunch,
going back to none of these.
I'm not going to that. The other one we used to like the other one.
My house,
close to our house. We like it.
Nope.
She goes, I'm not going no place else.
Nope.
You gonna go drive past the other one to come?
Yep.
I said, matter of fact, baby, there's 2 Chinese restaurants that we like,
and they're gonna be like this.
And you go drive past 2 Chinese restaurants to come to this one.
It's the closest to New York Chinese food that I have had since I moved here.
And it's fantastic. And they're good service. We sat inside and ate it. It's
Yes,
L-E-N-G.
L-E-N-G.
Yep. House of Lane. In Charlotte. Yep. So Lisa liked it that much. She made a decree.
Do not bring me none of that. Another Chinese food. Never, ever, ever again.
I'm like, really, baby? That's it?
Yep, that's it. Yes, it's
I was starting to say earlier what the show did for us. What it did for us was it gave us a starting time, a hard starting time. And what it did was it put order in all of our stuff. Okay. I used to think of this show more as a revenue source, a money maker. And it has brought us money. This show has earned us both dollars. Okay. We've gained clients through the show. But more than that, what it does is it puts order in our lives, okay, our lives, and it's made us. We've met some special friends through the show.
Absolutely, Miss Phyllis. When you come to Charlotte again, we're going to House of Lane.
Yep, we're gonna go there with Miss Phyllis. You already there, baby. Where you'll use any excuse.
That's how he was when we got engaged. When we met, he was like,
one time.
everything was a reason to come to Charlotte.
Yeah, I was living in an hour
Wednesday?
and a half away.
Oh, I should be in Charlotte.
Now, see, I came to Charlotte more often because Charlotte's a bigger city than Greensboro. Charlotte had more networking opportunities. My clients were in Charlotte, so I earned more money in Charlotte. That's why I started coming to Charlotte more often.
Mm-hmm.
That was it, baby.
That was it.
And
all of those things just started when you met me.
No, there was true before.
Exactly. Meeting
you was a bonus.
We love you. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow for Wednesday.
Yeah. Again,
Wisdom on Wednesday.
One of the beautiful things about Wednesdays is we get a contribution from Mr. Mark Greer.
Absolutely. And we will announce the winner of the next month's 30-second commercial.
Whoop, whoop. You have a beautiful rest of your day.
And don't forget to have sex.
Peace.